All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is that time again. It's Monday night, so at 8 o'clock, I'm in my world. I know some of you, it's different times. And so it's time for KFLive number 28. And so we'll do the formality right up front. Everybody tell me if I sound okay, and let me know. We have an awesome crowd in here to begin with. I've seen Sinister Knife Clips, Big Red EDC, Rusty Knife Lover, 2A Dave, welcome. I have seen David Iverson, Michael Morgan, Mark Ratliff, Marcos Gamma. Let's see, who else was here? I'm trying to remember. Mark Herrera. Oh boy, I'm missing some people. I know I am. There was Rusty Knife Lover. There we go. And Jason Brown and Mark Ratliff, and that might be about it. Sobek Scooter is here. Jacob Vermette is here. Brenda Johnson, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Grumpy Grunt is here. Manny Z, that is the man. There he is. Tim Cook, happy Labor Day to you as well, sir. Now I'm going to start off speaking of Labor Day, guys. There's only 20 of you here, but it's a good time. Caress the like button as you enter. Thanks very much. Andrew Hobbert, welcome. I wanted to start off with a public service announcement. Smoky Mountain Knife Works has these guys at $104 today. Or was it Smoky Mountain? Yeah, I think it was Smoky Mountain. It might not have been them. Wait a minute. Now I'm confusing myself. Anyway, it was either Smoky Mountain Knife Works or Knife Works. Or Knife Center, I mean. I had these at $104 today. So I already called this one of the best value American folders, and it's one of my favorites to carry, period, end of story. But with that price, guys, to me, just over $100, this thing is a bargain. 20 CV blade, great handle, great ergos, nice deep carry pocket clip. Love, 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 love this knife. So Jeremy Russell, welcome. JN, welcome. Oh, man, I got stuff popping up on my screen. There's Ben. I'm going to let you get settled for a second there, Ben, and we'll add you. You're not live yet, but I'll add you in just a second. So, guys, Ben Belkin from Jack Wolf Knives is going to join us tonight. I thought it'd be a cool time coming right off of his trip to Vegas for the gathering for him to kind of jump in and tell us how that went and how his process is going. And then I've got 4 of his knives that are about to get sent off to Lefty EDC, and I thought it would be an awesome time for him to tell you a little bit more about these knives. I recorded my reviews today, and I think I did pretty good. I guess we'll find out. I can't even tell what knife that is. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy. That was the Hogue K320 Nitron. I just absolutely love this knife. Now, there are those that have reviewed it and did not. Hey, Bees, welcome, man. Did not like the action as much as I do. And that's to each their own, my friend. But, I mean, look at the drop on it. It is, but it's a typical access / able lock knife. And just really love this knife. It is sharp. It is a great fit in my hand, and this is a all-day work knife, period, end of story. So just really, really love this. You good, Ben? Give me a nod if you are. Okay. All right, coming at you, man. All right, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Belkin, let's see if we can hear you, buddy.
Well, testing.
There we go, man. I hear you. Hopefully everybody out here in Streamland, there's 24 joining us so far, and more will pour in as we get going. So
awesome. What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good Labor Day.
At least you're not probably not jet lagged since you didn't go that far to Vegas.
Man, not jet lag, but pretty thoroughly exhausted.
I could bet. Long days and lots going on, I'm sure.
It's you exert a lot of energy at those things, and then you stay up later than normal and don't get very much sleep and a lot of adrenaline, so you kind of crash when it's over.
Yeah, I can imagine. And when you're presenting, you're doing that same shtick over and over again. So I'm sure. But like when I came and interviewed you, I had just heard you do that, and I came back to interview you, and you were just bam, just right on it. So I was like, Okay. Hey, look, Nelly says hey, and JB sends me. Wait, did Nelly send the super chat, JB, or did you? I'm gonna say Nelly did.
Should I go? Am I good tall ways like this, or should I go?
Yeah, you're good
landscape?
Like that. No, you're great like that. Since we're side by side, it works.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, JB. JN, I don't know. I haven't blocked you or done anything weird like that, so I'm not sure. Anybody have any suggestions? He says he's only seeing his own comments in the chat. I do not know of anybody that has blocked anybody. As a matter of fact, my moderator, Mr. Kiefer, is not here yet. Hey, Dion, welcome, welcome. Who did I miss? I saw Jared. Jared who? Which Jared is here? I don't know. I missed something. Hey, Chad Dameron, welcome, welcome. Everybody's saying hi to you, Ben.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, and if I go to the comments, then I can't see the screen.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll try to put them up on the screen and relay them when they talk to you directly.
I guess I don't
Hello,
really
Grandpa. Did Eggs and ham? That's not very nice, but I'll put that up on the screen anyway. Hello, Grandpa. Yeah, I'll be your grandpa. That's fine. Yeah, so JN, Brenda says go off and come back on and it'll work. So give that a shot and let's see if that works for you, buddy. But I definitely don't have you blocked or anything like that, my friend. So a lot of people saying hello to each other right now, and we're going to let people come in. So one of the reasons I wanted to have you on, Ben, and again, guys, in fairness to Ben, he had no time to prepare for this. I just asked him like an hour and a half ago because I didn't ask him earlier because I didn't want to bug him knowing he had just come back in town. But then I'm like, why not? Yeah, exactly. I recorded my reviews on these 4 old fart with sharp things. Wow. All right. I'll take it. That's not. Yeah, it worked. Okay, good, JN. Great. Good to hear. So I recorded all 4 of your knife reviews today. Hey, there is my friend Winchester. We're going to put his comment up because if I don't, he will say I didn't see his comment. So I did. There you go, Winchester. Whatever it is, I'm just going to put it up because it's Winchester. Everyone just understands. So there's JB has put up the link to Jack Wolf Knives, guys. Check that out. If you guys don't know, this has been Belkin from Jack Wolf Knives. If you're new here, if you haven't been paying attention, Ben is producing these amazing slip joints. Are they all micarta, Ben? I can't remember.
All the prototypes have been micarta, but when I do production, I want to have at least 1 or 2 other things that I want to keep in my back pocket till it's time to reveal.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what, Bees? That's hilarious. Hello, old fart with sharp things. They weren't calling me an old fart. They were calling him an old fart because that's his name. Although I am an old fart, as you can tell from the beard here. So, yeah, that's awesome. So Ben is producing how many? Well, okay. I'm going to put you on the spot here because I know your numbers have changed a little bit. So how many are you actually going to go to production with? How many different patterns?
At Blade Show, I had 7, but at this last show, I had 8 through 11 on display for the first time.
Okay.
So I currently have prototypes for 11 models. I've got 12, 13, and 14 in the design queue, and I'm just going to keep cranking them out. So, in my head, I'd like to have at least 25.
But you're going to like trickle them out when you go to production. You're not going to do all those at once, are you?
My goal is to roll them out. Exactly. Like that would just be not only impractical, but impossible with the way these manufacturers work. So I'm going to roll them out 1 model at a time. If you guys have ever followed Great Eastern Cutlery's production schedule model, I'm going to be more or less copying what they do.
Okay.
I find it to be really fun from a collector standpoint. Arguably kind of frustrating, I guess, as well. But, it's kind of cool to not know what's coming next and then getting excited for what's coming next. And it'll, from a business side, it's a lot more manageable for me than trying to keep everything in stock continuously than to have a release schedule.
Right. So then I'm not up to date here, guys, but here's all of the different patterns that Ben showed at Blade Show. We've got the artwork is amazing for those of you that are new to this. We've got the Venom Jack. This is the character's Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack Wolf. Exactly.
Jack Wolf. Yeah, right. And so that's this one, guys. Really, really dig that. And it's basically a really cool Wharncliffe. That is awesome. Beautiful. And then and jump in, Ben. Say anything about any of these you want to. Little Bro Jack. And I dig this one as well. Clip point.
Yep, going to be similar in size to the Great Eastern Cutlery number 15 with a 3.5-inch closed length sleeve board pattern.
Right. Sleeve board. Dang it. I was doing my review earlier today, and no joke, I had this knife, and I said, I don't remember ironing board, something. I don't know.
Ironing board. That's close enough, man.
It is close. I think I said shirt board at one point.
Nice.
I couldn't get it out of my head, man. It was terrible. So y'all have to just figure it out. By the way, everybody that's come in, Forrest, I've seen Knives Collector 41. I have seen John Grateful Panic. Chicago is here. I just hate to miss saying hi to people here. Let's see. I don't know. There's been a lot of new people coming in. If I missed you guys, it's because I'm trying to conversate with Ben. Carry on a conversation with Ben as well. So I'm not good at keeping up with the Rusty says he's loving the Venom Jack. That's a really cool shape. I dig that one a lot. Whoops, there's the camera. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely got a style all its own there. Very, very cool. Well, I mean, it's a typical pattern, so it's not a style all its own, but you know what I mean.
It's typical, but I just kind of drew it the way I wanted it to look.
Right.
But I had a lot of people point out that it's almost like a Wharncliffe sheep's foot hybrid. Like it's a Wharncliffe because it comes to that really fine point, but the angle that it drops down at is more like a sheep's foot. And so, I'd be lying if I said I meant to do that. Like, I didn't have that in mind when I drew it. I just wanted it to look that way. So, yeah, I think from that standpoint, it does have some originality.
Yeah, no, I agree. It does have a little different feel to it. All of them have something a little bit different. Guys, okay, you have to understand, and I've talked to Ben about this, and we've had a good laugh about it. I mean, I don't have a lot of slip joints. And my repertoire of slip joints is my dad's old knives and, a few Rough Riders. No offense to Rough Riders. I know a lot of you guys love them. So, Michael, I agree. The laid back Jack is a really cool one as well. Very, very nice. I'm right here. Hello, Jigsaw. Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm really, really trying. I'm sorry. Mr. Evans. Hello, sir. Hello. And so this one right here, it was kind of a surprise to me as well that I really liked this one, but there was something about the pattern and the way it filled my hand. And Ben, why else? Tell him why else Casey likes this.
Because Casey is a spear blade kind of guy.
We've talked about that a couple times, I think. I love me a spear point, and that is a gorgeous looking, that's a full flat grind, right?
It's a hollow grind.
Yeah, it's a hollow grind. Oh, gosh. Okay. And just a gorgeous knife. Really, really dig that one as well. And getting to see these in person was really cool. But, Ben, it's been like months now, so I'm going to have to get a hold of them at some point from you. We've already talked about that, of course.
We're going to make that happen for sure.
Oh, yeah. I know you got all these shows and different stuff. And then we got just brought up the laid back Jack. I love. Am I holding it? I'm holding it wrong. There we go.
Upside down.
There we go. Just absolutely dig the artwork on this one. If that's not laid back, I don't know what it is. Hey, Me with Knives, welcome. And JB agrees on the last one. That's a beauty, and I'm sure he agrees on this one as well, which is this one. So tell us what's different about this one and the Venom Jack.
Sure. So a couple things. Like I'd say that's a more traditional Wharncliffe profile blade. And a lot of the time, a swayback's going to have a little bit bigger handle, like the Great Eastern Cutlery Viper, super popular knife, like one that I love. But it kind of leans on the bigger side. I think it's 3 7/8 closed.
Yeah, that's
where
cool.
This one's 3.66, so it's just a little more than 3.5. So it's a little smaller in the hand and in the pocket. And then also, I made it a point to put a more gentle sway back, where a lot of them like really hook out. And I wanted
Gotcha.
this to be more subtle. And so that was by design. Whereas, of course, the Venom hooks in more like a trapper.
That's why I was putting them both up there so people, whoops, if I could hold them.
And Casey, I've got new cards for the 4 new models, so I got to send those to you.
Yeah, that's cool,
man. 4 new pieces of artwork that I debuted at
That's
Vegas.
Awesome. I can't wait to see them, man. That's awesome. And then, again, another blade shape I really like. This is, well, I should show the artwork first, of course, if I can hold it the right way around. There's the, that goes this way, right? This way. Wow. Okay, Vampire Jack. Wow, I'm terrible. So this one, guys, again, awesome blade shape. And it's a little different on that spear. It's a little more pointy and aggressive, of course. And then you've got the, what do you call the handle, Ben? Help me out.
It's a coffin.
Coffin. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And on this one, so this one was the first one I drew. This was the first one I envisioned. And the one I really wanted to do, because there's just not a lot of production choices out there for a coffin. The blade looks a lot like a dagger, so it's got a really acute angle in the, where the tip is, which is pretty cool, I think. And then the handle, a little bit of a polarizing design, because you look at it and you say that's not going to be comfortable. But the comment I get the most from people at the shows is, man, when you pick this up, your hand just like falls right into place. So
yeah, I did not feel it when I looked at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to poke in my hand. It was not like that. It definitely kind of melded right around that part of your hand and felt pretty good. So, yep.
Right. And I did,
and it's such a cool style.
I've also got a couple tweaks into the design of that one. So when the production version comes out, there's like a couple subtle things I did. I made the bottom like flare out a little more, kind of more like fishtail out. So it's it's widened by 1 millimeter and lengthened by 1 millimeter. And when I did that, it changed the radius of the arc from that center point down and made it a little less aggressive. And then I also changed the arc from the center point to the bolster, which coincidentally makes those center swells a little less pointy. So like I gave it a little more butt and a little less center swell point, but maintaining the shape. And I think it not only is going to look better, but it's going to feel a little better too.
That's cool. We have two things. Number one, we have this question right here from Winchester. So I'll let you field that. Do you know what Afterpay is?
Ask me if... No, you guys are going to have to explain that one to me.
All right, Winchester, tell us what Afterpay is. Let us know, man. And then JB was saying it's like a swell center whittler kind of feeling, basically.
Right, like a kind of like a Norfolk sort of.
Right.
Basically a swell center. They don't feel like they look. I agree, JB. I agree. Yeah, they don't feel like they look.
Yeah. So again, all of these felt really good in my hand. You even said at the time. Now the one that the other one I thought, I'll show the next one. Like Sezzle. Okay, so do you know what Sezzle is?
No, you guys.
Sezzle is like it's a program. Smoky Mountain Knife Works has it. Others have it, where you can basically pay 4 equal payments, and then it equals the total, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how all that works, and if you're not familiar with it, you probably got to do some research on it. But
yeah, let me just say that I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. I'd have to do my homework about that. Understand, like what does that mean for me as the vendor? What are the terms? This, and that. Ultimately, I want to give you guys as many options to pay me as possible. So I got credit card swipes, PayPal, Shop Pay, or whatever that's called. Like I signed up for all that stuff. So if that's something that's, reasonable for me, I'd certainly consider it.
Right. So Chad asked the $1 million question here, Ben. So midsummer next year probably is what we're looking at this point.
Yeah, at this time, first of all, I'm not going to make this as a promise.
No.
I can't make that promise. I'm saying everything that I'm trying to do here is to get these available to you guys no later than next summer.
Yep.
One thing I learned that I continue to hear more and more, and especially at the show, is like delays are starting to happen across the board for everybody, not just people working with OEMs, but like people who can't get certain types of steel, people who can't get, bearings, people who can't get this, people who can't get that. So like, as a community, guys, we're going to be dealing with, for how long? I don't know, a year.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at this
delays.
comment, Ben. I'm sorry. Keep going. I just
Two of my kids and one of my dogs. Guys, I just got a new dog, so I'm good on dogs. And I got 2 kids of my own, so I was actually looking to trade them for some knives.
There you go. Yeah, so two other question number 1 is, do they all have about the same pull tension? And then before you answer that, JB is saying delays are hitting hard. So as somebody who is has talked to a bunch of OEMs, a bunch of manufacturers, I can tell you guys it's all the way across. The dates that I'm getting on my prototypes have lengthened while I've been talking. And I still think I'm going to be early November getting my protos, but then it might be 95 to 105 days or even more until I get my knives for where I'm going. So, just be patient, guys. And when you're with Riot, like Ben is, the delays are going to be bigger because that's the big draw right now. It just really is. But the question was, are the pulls about the same?
Right. So they are not the same on every single model, but I'd say they're all within what I would call an acceptable range.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is, if the pulls were going to be the same on every single model, I would have kept the same exact tang geometry and the same exact spring on every single knife. But then I'm designing around a tang and around a spring to get a specific pull. And to me, that's like not the way to do it. I'm designing around a blade handle that's going to fit the right way and look the right way, and a blade that's going to fit and look the right way. And those constraints can sometimes dictate the location and size of the spring and the tang. So then that translates into a slightly different pull weight from model to model.
Right.
So I would say they all have their own unique personality. Some are heavier or lighter than others, but none are too heavy, none are too light, in my opinion.
Right.
And one thing that's been super interesting at these shows is how like different everybody feels about how heavy or light something is. Like you say, what is this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right.
You'll get 7 different answers from 7 different people.
Well, even you and I, for example, I talked about this one. I feel like JB says, by the way, doesn't spring length cause a difference in spring tension? And I believe that's correct, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. The longer it is from the pivot point to the end of the spring, the more you can torque the spring.
Yeah. And Sinister says, well said. And Rusty says, brother, I prefer a harder pull. So, yeah, here's the thing. I agree with you in my case, because especially this one, if it's going to be a working man's knife and I put my thumb up here, it's not going anywhere. But again, I go back and forth, and I have a variety here in Ben's knives that are a little bit different on the pull. Like this one I call 7 to 7.5, but Ben, like you said, you might feel this one's slightly different. And
some people will call that like an 8.5.
Yeah. See, it's definitely not an 8.5. And the more I've used it, I think it's pretty new to you, right? Correct. I think it's loosened up just a slight bit. And then this guy is more like a 5.5 to me. Yeah, very much so. And just so whoops, I'm not good at this yet. I'm going to cut my fingers off doing that. But there you go. It's like you said, everybody thinks they're different. It's all relative. So,
yeah, and something that, if we can expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Something else I found interesting is like for guys that use slip joints a lot, like you've opened and closed your slip joint knife several thousand times, right? Like it's second nature to you at that point. Your muscle memory kind of knows how to work that spring. So you start to appreciate something that's a little stiffer because it doesn't, it's not an unnatural motion. Now you go to these knife shows and you get people who say, I'm not a slip joint guy. It's the first thing they'll tell you, and they'll pick it up. minute they grab one that's heavier, they like hesitate almost when they try to open a heavy one because it's sort of foreign to them, and they'll gravitate towards the lighter ones and they'll say, man, that feels just like I want it to feel. So I think your taste will even change potentially as you sort of get used to your tools.
I think you're right. JB is well, we've got a bunch of good comments there. We've Rusty actually thinks I'm learning, which is great. Thank you, Rusty.
You're going to be one of those guys who can't say, I'm not a slip joint guy. You're going to tell people you can't say that anymore.
Yeah, Jason wants a bull nose. I agree, Jason. This thing is cool. And then JB says the 71s all seem to have a stiffer pull, because I know he has one of those as well. So I don't know if it's because of how it's designed, or I don't know. Ben, maybe you know.
I've yet to take one apart and look at the spring, but they definitely put some good tension in that spring. And like you said, it's a working knife. So I think if you're going to have one that leans on the heavy side, it makes a lot of sense for that model.
I agree. About to get a Pena Bronco. Very cool, Michael. That's awesome. I know Lefty. Are you going to buy the one from Lefty? I hope not. No, I'm just kidding. Get your own, man. Lefty probably did something to ruin it. I'm just saying. GEC 23 has a stiff pull. Okay, what's a 23 off the top of your head, Ben?
The 23 is a Trapper, right? It's the Trapper.
Okay.
It's that big one, I think.
Wow,
and,
Jeremy
some
Russell
of those are
says
quite stiff.
Yeah, so Jeremy's on with you on the 71 on an 8.5 there. So
yeah, and I don't know, I'd call that an 8.5, but the point is, I've heard people call that an 8.5 over and over, and it's like, I'm not right, you're not right, no one's right, because it's a matter of your own personal observation.
Oh, you already bought. Very good, Michael, and it's from Lefty, huh? Oops, I put the wrong one up. The comments jump on me every once in a while. It's terrible. What are you saying? Oh, Kevin will. Very good, Winchester. That's hilarious. I am not ignoring
Dander. Dander. Nice.
I love Marcos. What were you saying, man? I'm sorry I missed it. Whatever it is. Okay, so JB says his is a 7 on the 71. So, yep. What is both of your opinions? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to answer this, Justin. I've never had a double detent yet. I do have one coming in to look at. Ben, what do you think about double detent?
Well,
nice.
Clearly I'm biased on the traditional construction of a slip joint.
Yep.
So my opinion is, as long as they work and have a consistent open and close feel, hey man, it's an awesome knife. Like, go for it. They're not for me.
Gotcha. The main on my 23 is a 9 and the spay is a 7. Wow, Rusty. Those are pretty stiff. That's hey, if you're happy with it though, you said you like them stiffer, so if that's it. So let's go over the last two cards here, guys, real quick, and then we'll keep rolling. The sharpshooter is the next one, and this is the one that I thought maybe would feel kind of wonky in my hand. And Ben, I don't know, you can tell us if you adjusted this, but it again, same as JB was saying, it didn't really bother me at all. And I mean, you want to talk about a deep clip, guys? That is a clip. So Ben, tell us about the sharpshooter.
Yeah, only comment on that one is, man, I think that was probably the fan favorite. Between two shows, comments online, messages in the DMs and stuff, like, I think that one has the widest appeal. And as far as how it feels, that thing feels great. I didn't change a thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, if it was popular, I don't think I'd change anything either.
No.
And by the way, I didn't really give you a chance before I go on to the next one. I mean, you were telling me earlier your booth was just slammed at the latest The Gathering, and that sounds like that went really well for you.
Absolutely. It's really humbling and motivating to have people interested. And what's really cool for me is when makers or other professionals who see a lot of stuff in their decades in the business come over and are super complimentary on what I'm doing. A lot of what I kept hearing.
That's
like,
crazy.
It's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, you just think those people are not impressed by anything anymore. So I get super motivated by that, and yeah, just feeling really blessed.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing for sure. And let's see, psych for these Jack Wolf knives to be relieved, sold GEC as soon as I got it. Rather have a Rough Rider or Lion Steel design on these are on point. Okay. Yeah, like I said, everybody likes something different, man.
Ultimately, Great Eastern Cutlery is not for everybody. You're
No,
dealing
it's
with a
definitely not.
very traditional product. And if you look at bone and you say like, like not for me, and you look at patina crusted carbon steel and you're like, not for me, then why would you like a Great Eastern? Like you want micarta, you want stainless steel, you want modern materials. So I totally get it, and I think, frankly, slip joints out of modern materials probably have a little, arguably could have more widespread appeal simply
Right.
because the large portion of the knife buying public is buying modern knives.
Right. I agree. And you and I've talked about that. I mean, it's, but I do think the slip joint people are there for sure. And they're in this, they're definitely in this chat over here for sure. So I want to say hello to Keith, the knife freak. Glad your day's finally over at work. JB says he loves the patina on carbon steel, of course.
Oh, yeah, me too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you guys know I've bought every Great Eastern cutlery I could possibly afford. I love it. But I also recognize that I think we're sort of a niche in the overall knife buying public.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's some patina, you guys. If you want to, I've put pictures of this guy up, and man, it is beautiful. So
your pictures really do those knives justice, man. You've taken some really good photos.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I try. Love GEC and Lion Steel slip joints. Okay, very cool. Keith says he loves a good slip joint. Very cool. All right, so the last one here, guys, that I have, and I know you can talk about the others if you'd like, is the low drag jack. Am I actually holding it up right? Yes, I am. Low drag jack, and I've already seen a couple people in the comments say they really like this one. And so, yeah, that thing has just got an attitude. I mean, that's it's pretty sweet. Tell us about that one, Ben.
So, clearly inspired by the Great Eastern Cutlery number 85. No model line is complete without a bullet end jack. It's just cool and gives you an opportunity to put a big old fat spear blade on it.
Right.
And how could I not have it in the lineup?
I mean, that belly on that one is going to be absolutely sweet. That is awesome. This is super cool. And Bees, I read that, man. He said Casey's joints are starting to slip. Thank you.
Hey, KC, I'm going to go grab the 4 new cards, and I'm also going to grab my phone charger because I won't be on the stream for long unless I go do that. So,
all right, I'll let you. I'll go back to just me here for just a minute, and there we go. Go ahead, man. Guys, let's go ahead and do a pocket check real quick while he's gone. So I'm going to show real quick what I had today, and the color is going to change on my camera as soon as I open this guy up. It always does. This is the bento box blue. JB says the low drag jack is my favorite. Yeah, it is. It is sweet in hand too, JB, because it's the swell on it. Very, very nice. So I had the Spyderco PM2 M390 bento box blue on me today. And I have the most beautiful Finch 1929 in the world, the awesome KnivesFAST blue Finch 1929. And since we went with the blue theme today, I got my blue Star Wars Hank from Shadowborn Hanks, my blue Streamlight MicroStream. Oh, I already see people putting them up there. I'll catch up with you guys in just a second here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll get there. And then wait, I didn't carry that today. What am I doing? It's just sitting here. And then my Tour Pry Bar and my awesome Leatherman Micra, which came in handy a couple of times today. Very, very cool. So let's see what you guys got. I think I saw a few Triple R007. That's the Nomad, the lockback. Very cool. Rusty's doing the 13 knives in 13 week 13 weeks, 13 knives. Rat 1 today. I thought I saw, yeah, Ritter Hogue for G-Ball. Very, very cool. Let's see. Yeah, it's Zach Stuff's blue. Either that or it's a KnivesFAST blue. Come on, man. This is KnivesFAST blue. This nice light blue. Surge slip joint and M390. Very cool, Chad. Very, very cool. Mr. Pacheco. Roper, Buffalo Scout, and whoa, it jumped. See, even when JB, even when I'm in whatever this is called, StreamYard, it still jumps. Daggone it. I missed a knife. Schnitzel fixed blade. Schnitzel. Very cool. 940 and new free 945 in the pocket. Benchmade 9400. That's the auto, right? Yeah, I believe so. Otter Messer. Oh, I cannot read that. 3 rivet. Okay, good. And we got some slippies in here tonight. Sous Chef doing food prep for JB. Very cool. Asher Sentry and Giant Mouse GMF3 for Grumpy. Very cool. Hinderer XM18 Turkey COVID Skinny Skinner in the full working finish and Coyote G10 scale. Whoa, Jeremy. Make me read all that. Thank you. I carried a Protect Drop FF Mordex and an 80 20.5 in my tie drop FF Dow. Very cool. All right. Civivi Brazen for Neil Drake. Why is my whole screen moving? That was cool. Grumpy Grunt says hello from Canada. Very cool. Spyderco Smock and Sharp Dressed Micarta Scales. Sage 5 Flickerific. Very cool, Mr. Evans. When am I going to sell you that PM2? Probably never, Ryan. This was like my first really actually expensive knife and my only exclusive really. So I don't know if this one's going anywhere. And it's my color blue and it's a baller of a knife. I love this thing. Cold Steel Voyager XL. Essie Azula 2 for Dion. Very cool. My Crew Wear Tough is within reach. No pockets at the moment. For Sinister. Very cool. Benchmade Grizzly Ridge. Native 5 Maximet. Olight Warrior Mini. For me with knives, Gorilla has the K390. Whoa, there it jumped again. It's when I get too close to the top of the screen. That's what it is. Oh, man. Zach's blue is darker. TRM Adam for Ryan Gilbert. M4 PM2 for Manny. Okay, there we go. K390 Endura and a Baby Banter for Gorilla. I'm trying to catch up here, Ben. I'll come get you in just a minute. TL29 and K-Bar Warthog for RJ. 1671 Black Widow Stockman for Tom. Very cool. Hey, Ben, we're having a bunch of slip joints in the chat here, so that's cool. Shaman Azula 2 Civivi Plethoros for Mark Ratliff. Very cool. Tuya Bruiser and Green Micarta and Buck 110 Slim and a Rough Rider Canoe for Forrest. Very cool. Rat 1 and the Damn Designs Fenrir for Old Fart. Very cool. Did I get them all? Nope. Hinder XM18 Sheep's Foot and Slip Joint. Very cool. XM18 Slip Joint. And Paramilitary 2 in Copper Rex 45 and a Lynch Northwest clip. DLT S90V PM2, not my favorite mechanism, but a hell of a blade. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, JN. I absolutely, Ben, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up and I'll stick you back in here. Okay, cool. Just didn't want to jump early on you here. Whoops. Okay. There we go. There you are. So yeah, I love the compression lock. I know a lot of people don't like it. I absolutely dig it because your hand's out of the cutting path. You still get that performance, nice lockup, everything else. I dig this knife. I really do. It's one of my favorites. So Ryan, I don't think I'm selling it, but that's okay. Spartan Blades, Aster, Civivi Stylum for Brandon Thrasher. By the way, Brandon, welcome, man. Two Sun 3. Oh my goodness, bees. 2 Sun TS319. That Otter Messer 3 rivet is a slick knife. Okay. I have to check that one out. Blug out? Did I just say blug out? Okay, and I lost it now. Oh, look at that. Molasses bone case slimline trapper. Oh, on sale at White Mountain Knives today for $45. Wow. There you go. That's sounds like a pretty good deal. It looks like Nelly is killing JB with food. Hey, Zach, welcome, man. All right, guys. I don't know what's happening. It skipped on me, and I'm not finding the knives I was missing. Kaiser Grazioso and Victorinox Tinker Monster. Guys, I am really sorry if I've missed your comments on your pocket check, but it is jumping around. So yeah, if no problem, Brandon. Welcome. If you guys, seriously, if you don't like this knife right here, guys, the compression lock gets you a CME from OCD for EDC, and you might like that guy better. Ben, I'm going to do one more thing real quick before I forget, and then we can jump right back into your two knives. So two things, guys. Number one, I wanted to show you, I reached out to our friends at Smoky Mountain Knife Works because I'm getting low on stickers to give away to you guys. And I want you to look at this bag of stickers they sent me. I mean,
nice.
Is that not crazy? So I think we're going to be okay, guys, on the sticker swag. And guys, remember, if you go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works to buy something, JB, put up your link for me, buddy. JB, Big Red EDC, has a link. And he gets money back and buys knives and gives them away. So, guys, check out. Yeah, this is what is this one? QSP, I think. I mean, all kinds of Smoky Mountain Knife Works stickers. I mean, I don't even know what all's in here. I don't know. Better Life. I don't know. All kinds of stickers, guys. So we are hooked up for quite some time with stickers, and I am very happy to say that. So. But make sure if you go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, use JB Big Red EDC's link and help him out, and he'll help you out with some giveaway knives. So I always think that's pretty cool that JB does that. And then I want to open one more thing real quick, Ben. I'm almost done. This is all the way from France, guys. Our friend Paul DeCure and DeLoms, who said he wasn't going to make it tonight because it was 2 a.m. his time. Sent along. Oh wow! I've never opened a package quite like that. That was interesting. I ripped open. Oh man, he sent more than he said here. So guys, we have some of Paul's stickers. So there you go, DeCure and DeLams. If you've never watched his channel, Ben, it's all in French. So good luck.
Oui.
That's all you got too, huh? That's about all I got. There's a note here, and I will read it. And guys, he threw in, you guys know he does leather work. Check out this slip he threw in. Very, very cool. It's a snap slip. Closed. Let's see what we got there. We got, oh, look at that. I got my initials on there, KCS. Very cool. And it says handmade, established 2019, and then it's in French. So I can't read that. But, man, is that cool or what?
Very cool.
Really nice leather. It's thin, but it's just really supple, and I dig that. You're probably a smaller slip joint for this one. It's kind of, whoops, if I can get it on camera. There you go.
Let's see. You got four of them on the table there to test fit, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, even this guy fits in there just fine.
There you go.
I doubt that oil field jack is going to fit in there. Not really. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can you still snap it? Let's
see. It. Yeah. So basically anything, guys. Check him out. I know he sells these guys. JB might know exactly where you're walking the pup. Very good. Welcome, Peter. Good to see you, my friend. Now, Ben, the big thing is, can I get all these back in the slip you sent them in? I know it doesn't matter, but I always try to put them back in the one that they were in.
You got to jam it in. It's the wrong one. That's pretty much
It's the wrong one. All right, so let's get back to where we left off. So thanks, Paul, DeCure and DeLams, for sending those along. That is an awesome little slip. I will definitely use that for sure. And then the stickers you sent, and then Smoky Mountain Knife Works for hooking us up. And JB, I don't know if you heard me and put your link up. If you did, I didn't put it up on screen. But if you didn't, please put your Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You did. There it is. So, guys, if you check out JB's link to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Really, really cool and helps out his channel a whole lot. So, and all right, Ben, let's see what the rest you got there. Let's see what the 4 new ones are. Drum roll, please. Humpback Jack. Okay.
Humpback Jack.
He's surfing on the whale there. That's cool.
He's surfing on the humpback whale. And then there's the back of the card. But
okay,
it's a lot easier just to show you the knife, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and it's nice and smooth too, so that should feel great.
There's your humpback. Who in the audience knows what pattern this is?
Okay. Oh, here you go, guys. I'm going to stick this up. Thanks, JB. Check out Paul de Kerans de Lambs. I am not saying that correctly. I know I'm not. So there you go. So who knows what pattern this is? Let's see. Uh-oh, Marcos says he lost the feed. Okay. Grateful Panic says it's a dog leg.
Not a dog leg.
Not a dog leg. Sorry about that, Marcos.
Good guess, though, John.
Keith says it's sexy. Is that what it's called?
It's called a sexy. Nope.
Very good, Forrest. Very good. Thank you for using JB's. Yeah, Bees has the White Mountain discount as well. That's cool. All right, we have another dog. Whoops, another dog leg.
Not a dog leg.
Swellback, Crooked Jack.
It starts with an E.
Swellback and Crooked Jack are not surfing on a humpback. Sounds like a. All right, Winchester. I'll put
it's
it up
a
there
Eureka. It's a Eureka.
Prison shank? No, it's not it.
Prison shank is made from a toothbrush.
Dion says it's a killer blade shape. So go ahead. It's called a what?
A Eureka.
A Eureka. We had a serpentine guess here.
Eureka.
That's not
the Eureka Jack has this hump in the back, and then it kind of curves out. Let me turn it this way. Right? So
that's cool.
That's a Eureka. And I put, oh man, I've got to get
I
used
love
to left
that.
is right. Right
I
is
love
left.
that blade,
There's a
man.
big old spear for you, Casey.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
So obviously the name comes from the fact that there's a hump in the back. Humpback Jack.
Right.
Australian reference? I don't know, man. That's a good question.
I don't know either.
Good question.
It's like a half Coke bottle, half dog leg. I've honestly never seen one. It's killer, though. Very cool, John. Yeah.
And there is a Great Eastern Cutlery variant of the Eureka, and the number is escaping me right now. So
is it by chance the finger grooved Eureka? No?
Never heard it referred to as such. Very well might be.
I don't know.
So that was the Eureka or the Humpback Jack. So
I like that, Jason. Whatever it is, it's nice.
Awesome. So this next one, had fun with this one.
Huh. I didn't know that, Josh. Interesting. All right, what you got? Benny's clip. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Got himself in the artwork.
Random dude on the label right there. I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
I had fun with that, you know? And of course, this is my
as you should. It's a
Lanny's clip.
Yes, sir.
So here's this one.
Oh, JB, thank you so much, man. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. Take my money, says Chad. He can't take your money yet. He doesn't have any knives yet.
Just hang on to your money.
Put your money in the bank. Thank you, JB. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. And guys, he's thanking you for using his link, so that's cool. And there's your link there. It's very cool.
Yeah, and guys, I have I've already had the photos taken. I'll do it at half stop first. I've already had the photography taken of these. I just haven't posted it yet. I wanted to debut these at the show, and then I'll put up the pictures this week on the website. And I'll start posting the stuff on Instagram too.
Yeah, same thing, Grumpy. That's what I'm about to say. That grind is ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous.
And that clip is ridiculous. It's beautiful. Golly. Blade Ogre, welcome. Anybody else I've missed? Welcome. Hey, Peter, thanks for coming by, man. The Benny's clip. Yes, sir. Very, very cool. Oh, listen to that.
Yeah, it's got some snap for sure. So this one, guys, if you like a bigger knife, you know, it'll fill the hand.
So Michael, you need to tell Lefty to take his Bronco back and save up your money for that one.
I think you guys will like this one if you favor a bigger knife.
Whoa, Kiefer, thank you, man. That is awesome of you to do that. And he needs that knife. Yeah, we have a lot of slip joint people in the chat tonight. A whole lot of them.
Well, you keep making those slip joint videos, they're going to show up out of the woodwork.
Oh boy.
We need more.
And then they'll get mad and then they'll get mad at me when I do reviews on stuff like this.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I still got some nice looking knives. They can look at this one and they can go, "Ooh, that's pretty." And it's definitely not a slip joint. All right, what do we got next? Ooh, Javelina Jack.
Javelina Jack.
Very cool.
Who knows what a javelina is in the audience? Do you know what a javelina is?
Oh, I was going to say it. It's a pig.
It's a pig,
right?
But
yeah.
Where does that pig live? Do you know where that pig lives?
No.
In Arizona, of course.
In Arizona. JB says we can coexist. The modern people. Hey, and especially if I turn into some of both, JB, then a pork dessert. That's hilarious. In the woods. All right, where does it live?
It lives in the desert in Arizona. I'm sure there's some in California, New Mexico,
JB knew.
Mexico, but Southwest, the Southwest. They root around in the trash. They stink, but they're our local pig. So I named the knife after our local pig. Now, does anybody know why I named the knife after our local pig? Why would this knife right here be named after our local pig?
Is it a tusk of some sort?
It's not a tusk.
No.
Does anyone know the name of this pattern?
Help me out, guys. Oh, there we go. Is it that?
It's a sow belly.
A pig sticker. It's a pig sticker. Very good. So
this pattern is called a sow belly.
There you go, Ben. JB's brother lives in Casa Grande.
Nice. Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time there, actually.
So hog leg Jack. Okay.
Look at the clip point and swedge on this guy.
Got a lot of sow belly going on. Everybody says it's sow belly and it's a pretty.
Yeah, there are not a lot of options on the market for a production sow belly. Case makes one, it leaves a little bit to be desired. Great Eastern Cutlery does not make a sow belly.
Huh.
And you can get them from custom makers, but of course you're going to spend $600 and up to get a real good one. So it's just a neat pattern. Maybe not everyone's first choice when they're getting into slip joints. They want one of the ones that are maybe a little more recognizable, but one you really got to get into your hand to appreciate. Just right.
Well, there you got one person already targeting it. There you go, Dark Gravity. Very cool.
Right on.
Hey,
it was really
for a second. I got to stop, Keith. I'm sorry, man. We'll talk about bacon. I had a friend once tell me that if I wrapped bacon around a newspaper and cooked it, he would eat the newspaper. So there's your bacon chat. All right, keep going, Ben.
I was just saying, I had a lot of good feedback on this one at the show.
Yeah, I can imagine. The shape feels really good in your hand. Can I open it back up and let me see it in your hand? It looks like, what is it, like 3.5 to 4? Is it 4-inch handle?
I think it's about 3 3/4.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
It just kind of like tucks into those, I guess you call that like not the knuckles, but like here, the crease of your fingers. And it locks right in there, man. And it real slender in the pocket too. So
yeah, in a minute, guys, when we see the last of, what is there, one left or two left, Ben? When we see the rest, one left, we're going to ask everybody which one they like the most.
Yeah,
just so we can see what we get here, because it looks like there's a lot of different ones here. That's a much more modern shape for a slip joint, says says Sinister. Yeah, it does feel like a very modern.
And I'm gonna have to look it up now because I'm curious. But I wonder how long this has been around, because I know it's been around for a while. But I wonder how far back they can trace the roots of the sow belly. They call it a sow belly because it looks like the side profile of a pig. That's what I understand.
Huh.
And this was now we're talking about.
Sorry, we're talking about maple bacon donuts in the chat. That sounds good.
Nice. This has been the hardest one to draw. This was the hardest one to draw. I had to
just to get it where you wanted it.
Man, I crumpled it up and threw it out and started over. Like, I think this was my 4th attempt. And you can't just like work on it, crumple it up, and start over. Like, you got to wait a week or two to go back at it because you spend a lot of time and it just does not go in the direction you want.
So here's the problem. I think you messed me up now, man. I think I like that one a lot too. So I'm in big trouble. I need to start hoarding money away. Good luck, because like I said, I'm about to build my own knife. So putting money away isn't happening right now.
Well, maybe we can work out a trade. How about that?
There you go. Maybe so, man. We might be able to do that. And by the way, at the end of this tonight, guys, I told you guys I'd give you one more nugget about the knife before we leave tonight, and I'll definitely do that. So go ahead, Ben.
Looking forward to that. So here's the last one.
Big Bro. Okay.
Right. And so I actually had this art done at Blade Show. Some of you might remember I did have this can on the table. And so Big Bro is a big version of Little Bro. So here's Little Bro for everybody who's seen it. This is around the size of a TC Barlow, 3.5 inches closed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Big Bro. It's kind of hard to like.
It's not like enormously bigger. What is it, like 1/2 inch maybe total?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not a small knife by any means.
Show that one in your fist as well. Just it's a little bit bigger for sure.
And I have big hands, So it's a 4-inch handle. Think about the size of like a small Sebenza handle. So that's the Big Bro. So it's a sleeve board. Dang it! There we go.
That's not very nice, Winchester. Come on, man.
Dang, Winchester, just burning.
He's always messing with me, man.
Burning him at the
so
stake.
Forrest says you have a winner for him there. I'll take 4, says Michael. What blade steel? So these are all M390, correct?
M390.
Yep. And they're all being made by Riot at this point in time. Hey, Blade Banner, welcome.
What's up, BB?
All right, Winchester. I know you're messing around, man. It's all good.
It's hard to like. Here, let me try it like this.
Thanks, Tom.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so
it's not just the height; it's like the width. It's scaled up, so all dimensions are bigger.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question that I know the answer to.
Okay.
But I want to hear you tell everybody this. So one of the things I'm the most impressed with when I feel one of these GEC knives is there's no gaps. There's no. How do you feel about the fit and finish of those from Riot? I know because I've held one of them. Do you feel they're similar? Do you feel they're better? I mean, I hate to do a comparison, but I just need something to.
Well, I don't think
a benchmark, if I will.
I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed in the fit and finish of these products.
I don't either.
Now, realize that, excuse me, guys, a GEC is made in a completely different manner from these. There's very little in common, I would suspect, in the manufacturing process. There's a lot more computer-controlled machining in these than there is in a Great Eastern Cutlery. But at the end of the day,
understood.
We're all looking for similar things, right? We want, we don't want to see a bunch of gaps. We want a nice, smooth action, and we want high level of fit and finish. So that's yes, correct. It is about the size of a GEC 86. Now, where the 86 is going to get different His 86 is like very thick. The thickness of
the covers are thick. Yeah.
The covers are thick, and so are the bolsters. So
this is obviously a 2-blade, and that's a single blade. So yeah.
Right. But from your top to bottom and your blade length, very similar to an 86. And that's what I was going for on this one, right? This one's similar to an 86. This one's similar to a 15.
Very cool, Blade Ogre. You will enjoy it, my friend. This is a great knife. I have really enjoyed carrying this one. Very, very much so. Which one do I give for my birthday? You haven't been that good of a boy.
You tell me, Jason. You tell me.
So I just want to, we're going to play my little exercise in a minute, but I just want to roll through these one more time and see if you got anything else to say about them. Obviously, we got the oil field jack here, which, with the sucker rod wood, I just got done recording the reviews on these. Love this one. So thanks so much for sending these along.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So for anybody who's not paying attention, they're running 86s right now. And they released pictures of the first one.
I'm not paying attention.
It's a sheep's foot primary with a, I think, pen secondary. And it's got like a blade edge of like a cow, like cattle.
I did see that one on traditionalpocketknives.com. He was putting it on his Instagram.
So that's coming out. Now I also heard, and this is rumor mill, the rumor is that they're making a ton of knives on the 86 pattern right now, and there's going to be multiple variations. I know one of them is the Blade Forum's traditional pocket knife sub forum Barlow, that they do an annual forum knife. I believe that is one of them. And I could tell you right now, if you're not signed up to get one of those, but you have any indication you want one, like, get ready to hunt one down. Because every year, any Great Eastern Cutlery made Blade Forum sub forum knife is desirable. Those we eat GEC for lunch. Can't wait. Oh, thanks, man. Now, I can only hope to be half as successful as Bill Howard. That dude is a stud.
Yeah.
But anyway, 86s are a coming. There's going to be multiple variations, but they're going to do one for blade forms. That's a Barlow, a single blade clip point Barlow. And that one may just be the star of the show. I'm
going to have to look for that one. Oh, goodness.
So what else you got there, Casey?
Then we've got the swayback with the ram's foot blade here.
93?
Just 93. Yeah, I was looking at the number because I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but dig this one so much. What a great blade shape. And I literally thought I was going to hate this handle when I first opened it up, and I absolutely love it. So, yep, very, very cool. Jalapeno popper pork loin is amazing. Very cool. Yeah, so I dig this one. Any of these on the horizon, you think?
I don't know. I know there's people who sure would like them to run that again. It might be a year or two before we see that again, if not longer. That one, a lot of people feel like it has some of the best spring action of anything they've ever made. That knife is a fruit slicing machine.
As you can see from the patina.
Yep, and it's just real fun that one's fun to play with, and it's a great working knife.
It'd be a good whittling knife, and it'd be really good. And then I already showed now I'm blanking, KC. This one, bullnose, thank you. Good grief. And then here is the Barlow, which I also showed earlier. Ben, that you sent this along means a lot. You and I've talked about it. This thing is super special. What did we say? Like 57 of these were made of the first run. Pretty crazy. So thanks so much for sending all of them along. But now, guys, if you want some fun, these are going to head into the mailbox and go to Kevin, Lefty EDC, after me. And so he's going to say things about them that aren't true and things like that. But no, I'm kidding. I just always like to pick on Kevin if I can help it. And then going to JB Big Red after that. So very,
obviously,
very cool.
That one is like super cool because it's from the pattern production premiere run of the number 15 in the TC Barlow. So to me, it's like extra special because that's the pattern I collect, and it's just in such a classic configuration. A spear point blade, saw cut book covers, and a long pole.
And that swedge just does it for me, man. That is gorgeous. It is, and it's again, the shape to me is just wonderful.
Like if that's not a quintessential pocket knife, I don't know what is.
Ben, is this activity from Kevin sanctioned when your knives get to him?
What's that? Yeah, right.
Will he take it apart? No.
You know what? I don't think Kevin knows how to take pins out yet, so hopefully he doesn't try to learn on these things.
I hope not. Winchester, that's where the whole I started with that nickname years ago because I've said good grief my whole life. I don't know why, but yeah, Jason's drooling again over this one. Yeah, it's crazy. If you send any to Lefty, he will destroy them and take them apart, says Monster. Yeah, no, he had 4 of them before, and they lived as far as I know. So, do you have those back yet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Whew.
Yep, safe and sound.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's all about the walk and talk, Brandon. You got that right. All right, so here's the exercise, guys. We're at 9:05. Everyone tell me which Jack Wolf knife. Everybody just one comment. Tell me which knife you're looking forward to the most. And
I'm reading these comments, gentlemen.
Yeah, and I'm curious what everybody, because I think I heard a lot of different I heard different people saying a lot of different ones. So again, I still dig the K9 Jack for me, but that there's a Benny's clip from Blade Ogre. That's hilarious, Winchester. Yes, exactly. That's it, John. Winchester is my Lucy. That's exactly right. Okay, so we had a Venom Jack up there I missed. Javelina Jack. All of them, says Keith. All the clip points and the sow belly. Benny's clip. Last one he showed. Well, which was the last one?
That was Big Bro.
The Big Bro, yeah. Let's see. Venom Jack, Javelina, Venom. A lot of Venoms here, brother.
No
Big
doubt.
Bro Jack, Red Micarta. Ooh. You gonna do Red Micarta?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've got the natural micarta, and it's borderline brown and red, so I don't know if that's what he means. But I've never been a huge fan of bright red micarta before.
Big Boy and Venom, Big Brother, Javelina. Definitely all the ones I see are awesome. Very, very cool. Ooh, am I the only one that wants to see a carbon fiber version? They are not. EDC Oz, they're not available to purchase yet, but they will be. Venom again, Benny's, Javelina, Venom, K9, right. The K9 is awesome. And now I'm going to forget, was that the sow belly was the other one I dug too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about crooked handles. Forgot the model name, Josh. Well, just get one of each. It's all right.
The Eureka is called the Humpback Jack.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate that, fellas. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate, that there's a lot of variety there. Honestly, I'm super happy you guys are all digging the Venom, because when I first drew them, that was the one I was kind of most concerned about. That
really
would have the least appeal, just because Wharncliffes don't seem to be as popular as clip points and spears, and it's on the bigger side, so I wasn't sure. But hell yeah, that's all I got to say.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, I totally appreciate you coming on with short notice. I know you had work to do, getting caught up from the show. There's a JB with the low drag. What the heck, Michael Morgan? Are you guys coming up with your own names now? The Lowland Gorilla Jack. Okay. The Big Bro.
Casey, I appreciate the invite, man. I'm always,
man.
If I can, any chance I can, I'm going to come on and say what's up to all the fellas out there.
The Alpaca Jack? What are we doing? All right, Forrest wants to see the Venom again if
I
you
got
can.
one right here. So instead of showing you the card, I'll show you the knife.
That's cool, Andrew. Oh, yeah. See, when it's closed, that one looks so sick. And it looks sick open, too. It is a bigger knife, isn't it?
It is.
The Cracker Jack.
This work is Cracker Jack.
Kangaroo Jack.
A lot of work.
Everybody says they love a good warnie. Yeah, a lot of people love warnies these days. Warnies have become a really big deal. And the only slip joint warnie I have is the Rough Rider Micarta work knife, which I don't have down here right now. It's upstairs. Hydraulic Jack, the Jack Sparrow, the Hugh Jackman Jack.
The Hugh Jackman.
These guys are going.
Warncliffe, I swear, arguably hard to beat it for a utility knife. You got this big, long, straight edge and this needle tip. You can do a lot with it. I'm getting to the point that I really love knives that have a defined tip that you can really get, and again, this has got that drop, so it's a little harder than that. In anything with a nice defined tip that you can really get into a package or cutting tape, or like Kevin always says, cutting out labels. Yep. Okay. Chris would like to know, is it going to be hard to get one of these when they drop? So I don't know how to really answer that. If I'm lucky, they will be. It's unlucky for you guys if that's the case. I don't know yet. The demand will not be realized until there is a supply. And so what I'm going to do is have some dealers selling these and sell them direct on my website. Very cool. And so it's not like everybody's going to be flocking to one place to get them. So hopefully that gives you a better chance of snagging one. I'll make as many as I can afford, or as many as if I'm lucky enough and I can keep getting more, as much as the manufacturer can produce. So we'll see.
Can we pre-order when it gets closer?
I don't know. At this time, I'm not taking pre-orders. First of all, I get uncomfortable thinking about taking someone's money without knowing for a fact I can deliver at a certain time. That's just me. I know people are super understanding and patient about things, but I've just been hesitant to do that. If I had some certainty as to for sure when these things are going to come, and without too much time in advance, taking some pre-orders, I'll consider that. But no promises yet.
Hey, Leo, welcome, man. Welcome. We've had more great names up here. We've had the Monterey Jack and the Jackson 5 Jack and the Mike Jack and the Jack and Jill. I mean, they're just rolling out. So JB's looking forward to meeting you at Blade Show West.
Hell yeah, so JB. I'm looking forward to it too, man.
I wish I was coming. I will not be.
It's going to be a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you stop by and we'll spend some time. That'll be great.
Absolutely. All right. So my one nugget for tonight, guys, and if you haven't seen, I released the whole blade from my knife, and I'll try this again if I can not screw it up and show too much. But here is, let's see, stop at the right place. Here is the blade profile from my knife, guys. And obviously it is not a recurve. Please ignore that. It is a 3D print, and that's where it got too narrow. It is a straight blade. There you go. You can see the opening method is you get your thumb or your finger in that cockpit, designed after a cockpit of an aircraft. Very, very cool. And the one thing I was going to release tonight is that I have teamed up with QSP to make the knife. So a lot of people have been asking who's going to make it. QSP is currently working on the prototypes, and I am extremely excited. I should have them sometime in early November. If ever you saw the pivot, see, I knew I was going to show too much, Sobix. But
hearing a ton of good things about QSP. Hearing a ton of good things.
I'm very excited to be teamed up with them. I looked at Riot, and the line was just a little too long for me. and I had a it's there, Keith. Trust me. Again, this is a 3D model there is a sharpening choil, very much. It's part of the finger choil. It ends there sharply. Again, please ignore the 3D print. It had some issues on the print. So thank you very much, NYLX Chan. I'll just call you Chan. There you go. QSP, no, it is not going to be the same price as the Penguin. I've been very honest and said I think it's going to end up somewhere in the 175 to 200 range. I don't know yet for sure, but that's where I'm all along. I have been targeting, which is why I ended up with QSP, guys, is because I was very excited with what they brought to the table. And I think it's going to be a very cool QSP. Will be at Blade Show West too. I wish I was going to be there. Thank you, Michael Morgan. So yeah, I mean, that's about all I'm ready to release. Oh, I did say that it is an 8-inch knife. So it's a 3.5-inch blade and a 4.5-inch handle. Yeah, Michael Morgan, like Finch is made by QSP. Very cool. Well, okay, Marcos, that's, again, you don't know what the materials are yet. So I haven't released the materials yet. I will do that soon, but it's hard for you to tell me what the price should be. So, but again, the price has to be what it needs to be, and we'll see what it ends up being. But I'm very excited about it. I think that's a reasonable price, guys. I mean, when you hear what the materials are and QSP making it, I think it's going to be good. And again, as Ben said, all knives aren't for everyone. If you look at it as too pricey for you, then know down the road I've got ideas of a budget knife, and I'm going to work on it. So we'll go from there. Let's see. Bullnose, sow belly, war pig Jack. Okay.
War pig. Nice. That's cool.
Thanks for putting up with KC for getting the names of your knives, Ben. See, these people are my friends. Just think of what the people that aren't my friends talk about me about. But yeah, no, I just thought, no, it's not zirconium and unobtainium, Zach. It is definitely not. All right, I'll just go ahead and say it. It's titanium and M390. There. I got it out. I've said that. And I'm going to be releasing a picture very soon to my Patreons. And by the way, if you guys are interested in joining me on Patreon, I had a couple of people join last week. Very, very happy about that. Guys, as we say all the time, costs a lot of money to ship all these knives around and do all these giveaways and everything. So I appreciate all of the support. There's the link. If you're interested, great. If you're not interested, that's great. But definitely going to be releasing a picture of the whole thing very soon. The flapjack, very cool, Zach. We're still on this.
Flapjack.
But yeah, Rusty, I'm very, very excited
for flipping pancakes.
We had a kryptonite jack as well, so I'm not sure if it's just green or no. I agree, JB. I'm not. JB says don't reveal anything you don't want to. Yeah, I've gone about as far as I'm gonna go for now. I'm just trying to work. Patrons send me a screenshot. Jason, play by the rules, man. No. Who said anything about being your friend? Okay. Thanks, John. Mud flap Jack, too. We got
Mud
that
flaps.
One. All right. So it's 17 after. Ben, I am totally thankful for you sticking around longer than we talked about. If you need to go, that's fine. But if you don't mind, I'm going to jump into the giveaway here. And guys, thank Ben for being here. Check out his knives as they come about. Ben, you can send me those other 4 cards, and I'll definitely show them off on another video and everything. And then down the road, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on a few prototypes or whatever it is. So extremely excited.
Yeah, let's talk after the fact. I'll send you some stuff for giveaways too. It looks like you need some more of my stickers, so I'm happy to send some your way.
I have a sticker of yours in the giveaway pack tonight, but I'm almost out. Yeah. So that's good.
Thank you everybody for, tuning in, and KC for giving me a voice. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If there's anything you guys want me to do for you, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I'm always around. Instagram at JackWolfKnives, JackWolfKnives.com. You can email me at support@JackWolfKnives. I'm always happy to hear from every one of you.
And he really is, guys. He's such a friendly dude. I walked up to him with a camera and said, "Hey, can we do a video?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." So some people would be like, "Man, I don't have time for that," or whatever. Ben just really good, friendly knife community kind of guy that happens to be making some knives. And yeah, very, very cool. Appreciate it, man.
Thank
Ben
you,
is a
fellas.
great guy and easy to support. Very cool.
Hey,
Go
thanks,
ahead, Ben.
man. You guys are awesome. I was just going to say I'm going to bow out, but
Yep.
I really appreciate y'all.
Thanks, man. Sorry for keeping you a little bit longer. Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Take care, everyone.
Ben was awful nice of you to put up with big timer. I am not a big timer. All right. So if you guys have any questions about my knife, go ahead and throw them in here. I may or may not answer them. How about that? So today's giveaway, we will start with the lovely Ren and Stimpy socks. So there's Ren, and Stimpy is, there's Stimpy. Wow. And there's Ren. Ren looks like Stimpy has driven him crazy. Yes, M390 Chicago. That is correct. Yeah, no, I agree. Duke, he will definitely spend time talking to you guys. If you have questions, please, please, check that out. Yeah, Jason, of course you get a giveaway. By the way, not going to be live next week unless something goes wrong and I don't end up going out of town. I will not be live next Monday night. I will try to have a video ready to go. What meaning does that cartoon have for you? So it all started as a joke, David. I watched Ren and Stimpy a lot when it came out, and I really liked it. And so my wife happened to be somewhere and saw the Ren and Stimpy characters and bought them, and I just stuck them up here as like my mascots. And then Jason Brown got the log and the powdered toast man and the TV that's over here and sent them, and it's just become a thing. And so now when my wife sees these socks, she just gets them because it's become a channel thing. I'm not gonna do it. There you go. All right, so Keith is already laying out how this goes, guys. One guess only, closest without going over. All right, so sticker pack. We got to hurry up. I don't want to go over Ray. He's not happy when I go late. Give Nelly the socks. JB, does Nelly want a pair of socks? And so we've got number 20 tonight. Can you believe this is the 28th KFLive and already the 20th Butter Knives Fast? And we've got a ton of stickers. You got, both flavors of Knives Fast sticker. You got Southern Edge Knife Works, blades from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and HEA sticker. There's definitely a Jack Wolf Knives in here. There's the Jack Wolf one hanging there. What in the world? You got a Hogue sticker. Wow. I got stuff falling everywhere. You got a Bees Blades sticker. You got the DSKF's community with a point sticker. There's the Hogue one, the Artisan one. You get a hatchet from Tour Knives. Just all kinds of awesome stickers, guys. And I have made a mess because they fell everywhere. And you do have River's Edge Cutlery and a Spyderco sticker. I picked up the wrong one. There we go. All right. And there is definitely, and I don't know if I dropped it or what, there's definitely a big red EDC in here. JB, I dropped your sticker. This is not good. There we go. Saturday Knife Live. There you go. So I knew there was one in there. One guess for Nelly for the socks and the socks only. Okay. All right. So all the stickers are here, and the lovely Butter Knives Fast is here. And last but not least, paying it forward, guys. Jimmy Slash, as you know, was the guy with this knife. And thank you to Sal Anderson for nominating me. We got the mini leatherneck, giving it away tonight. This 2-edged, awesome dagger, guys. Really, really cool knife. That is the giveaway knife tonight. Again, one guess per customer. I will give you the range in just a moment. Closest without going over, U.S. mailing address, and we will go from there. All right. Yeah, it is. It's a little small. That's my only thing, Charles. And welcome, by the way. It's a little small, but it's really super cool, and it is sharp. It is HCR, but it is really cool. Jimmy Slash was awesome for doing that. And Sal, thank you so much for nominating me for that. Really, really cool. Jason Brown Rye is going live tomorrow night. Oh, okay. Mike Emler is live at 9:30. Is that what you said? Oh, 9:30 Central. Okay, so Rye is not going live tonight. Okay. Well, I still don't want to go too late because I'm tired and old. Elf Dagger. Very cool. All right, so here we go. Keith, if you want to go ahead and don't put the start up yet. I don't have a range written down. Hang on. Let's see. And guys, I think we went higher than last week. I thought I saw 73 at one point. Killer little throw. I don't know. That could be the case. I am not a throwing knife guy, Dion. I would like to try. I won't throw this one because it's coming to you guys. Marcus, are you leaving, man? Oh, man, you're going to miss the giveaway, brother. Have a good one. We'll see you. I don't know. Ray, whatever. I'm tired. I told you, Jason. My brain just starts going wrong ways. So let's go. So I'm going to go. And let's pick a number. I wish Trevor was in here, but he's not. So I'll just pick a number myself. What? No. All right. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. We're going to do family business here. I'm going to get Trevor. He's in the other room, but I'm going to get him to pick a number. All right, so pick one in that range. Text it back to me. Tell me the number so I can win the socks. I may just send you a pair of socks, man. Don't worry about it. I need to get some more. No, you can't pick the number. Hurry up, Trevor. We ain't got all day. And by the way, okay, there we go. That's a good number. That's a good number. All right, we've got the number, and it is written down on the card. And we will go from there. All right, Keith, give me a start, and I will give you the range. And there's the rules on the screen. Keith has you guys. And again, U.S. mailing address. Okay. All right, JB, I see you. Oh, did I shake the desk? I'm sorry. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'm sorry. Oh, no, you know what that is? I figured it out what the predator is. Let's see if I can get it to do it. No, it's not going to do it now. I think it's my phone. No, it's not going to do it now. Oh, well. All right, here's the range. There's your start. You ready? 350 to 500. 350 to 500. Go for it. One guess per person. Jeremy, that's really kind of you, man. 350 to 500. Thank you, Jeremy. Giving everybody else a chance. I appreciate it. Did you get your prize, Jeremy? Yeah, you said it was at somebody else's house, but I hope you picked it up, man. And if you guys don't like the number, Mr. Trevor picked it. No, I'm just kidding. I already see somebody hit it. Holy mackerel. Hey, Rusty, go a little higher, man. You're not in the range. It's 350 to 500. There you go. You did it. Oh, my goodness. All right. They are rolling in, guys. Thank you, Keith, for putting the range back up there. Appreciate it. There you go, guys. 350 to 500. And I'm sorry we're going a little late, guys. I want socks, says Delilah. Yeah, that might be what it is, Jason. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I was doing such a good job of keeping up with everybody's guesses here for a minute. and I have not done so great for the last 30 seconds or so. So I'll just go back and look here in a minute. Everybody, look at this. This is great. There you go, Tom. Trevor, some of you just got to bless you from Zach. He heard you sneeze. If you guys don't know, he's over there, but he was sneezing, coughing earlier, so he can stay over there. Oops. Sorry, I was trying to turn off Zach's and I put something else up. All right, we'll give it a little bit longer here. Okay. All right, Jeremy. Hopefully you'll get everything and it'll be fine. Now, I keep hearing these stories. You guys heard the story about Cole from Tri-State having knives stolen and somebody putting baby lotion in the package. When I got this package from SMKW, this bag of stickers was open and it was all dumped down in the package. And they told me they had sealed it in this bag, and the bag was completely open like this in my mailbox. So I don't know what in the world people are doing with the mail these days, but I always thought messing with the mail was a federal offense. But hit the like, everybody, please. Thank you. Very, very cool. This is funny. All right, give it 30 seconds, Keith, and then stick that stop up there on the screen, and let's see what we get. Da, da, da. Okay, that's good, Jeremy. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I just don't know what to think these days. And here's the thing. When I send stuff out anymore, like to the pass around group and whatnot, I only put my name on it. And I try real hard not to put KnivesFAST on stuff, because I'm kind of worried that people see stuff like that and they're like, oh, let me open it. Man, I see a few people with the number here, guys. Trevor, did you text everybody or something? Did you text everybody your number? Because there's like 3 people so far I've seen with it. No, nobody guessed early. I didn't put the start up till after. People aren't scared of federal offenses anymore. That's sad. Did we put the stop up, Keith? I haven't seen it. Oregon Knife Guy. Hello, hello. All right. We got hashtags going on now. Thanks, Trevor. All right. Put a stop up there for me, Kiefer, if you get a chance, or did you already and I missed it? I don't think so. But anyway, stop, collaborate, and listen. There you go again. I think Keith left. There you go. There's a stop. For me, stop. And let's see what the number was. And guys, I have to go back and look because there were a lot of guesses, but I saw 3. I saw 3 people with this number, and you're not going to believe one of them. So are you ready for this? And trust me, nobody texted anybody. Here's the number, 426. I saw David Iverson, Nelly, and Grumpy Grunt all with 426. No freaking way. This is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to go back and see who else, if I see any more. There's the start. So let's go through. There were a lot of close ones, guys. I saw a ton of close ones. Very cool. Chris Wolf right there, really close. There's David Iverson. Let's see. Rusty, 1 over, man, so close. Addicted to Blades 2, 1 under. So cool. Lions Jewelry was a few off. Mark Ratliff was 2 off. Goodness gracious. All right, does anybody else, do we just have the 3? Nellie was trying to guess our son's birthday and guess wrong. John had a 427 as well. That is hilarious. Fight. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Trevor's yelling at me again. Let's see. Mike K, how far over were you, brother? All right. So, yeah, JB, if Nellie just wants the socks, she just earned them, okay? So Nellie gets the socks. This is the judge's decision. And David and Grumpy, if you guys have a problem with that, we'll try to get you some socks another time. So Nellie gets the socks. And then David and Grumpy, we're going to go. David, if you really want socks, I'll take care of getting you some socks if you win, man. So this is hilarious. All right, so let's see. All right, let me get a new card here. And getting a new card. Oh, wait, she says she's in it to win it. All right, guys. This is new rules. Nellie's in it to win it. All right, so we got 3 in it now. So the range is all right, and the number is all right. Are we ready? All right, this is just for the 3 that are in it. So it's Nellie, David, and Grumpy. You ready? The range is 30 to 50. 30 to 50. One number for those 3 people between 30 and 50. Just send David or Grumpy a pair of socks from my sock drawer. Okay. All right. Yeah, they don't want that. That's hilarious. Grumpy with 45. I could write it in the right place. David with 42. And Nellie with 44. Our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, I'm double checking. But let me just put the number up here first. You ready? Here's the number. 36. The number was 36. So our winner is Mr. David Iverson with 42. David Iverson, 42. So, David, you are the winner. So if you will, please send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me. I know, David, sometimes you've contacted me on Facebook or Instagram. Either one of those works. Congrats, David. Congrats. That is awesome. Guys, thanks so much for coming tonight. Nellie, I'm so sorry. Grumpy, I'm sorry too. Thank you guys so much. There'll be more giveaways coming. Trust me, I'm working. I've got some stuff coming in for giveaways. But I just want to remind you guys, I'm not live next week at all. And I will probably do some kind of pre-recorded video for you guys for next week. And Keith says, everyone have a great week. It's a short week. That is true. And then I'm going to be working 9 days straight next week, probably between 10 and 12 hours every day in the outside. So that's going to be very crazy and fun. So wish it was a vacation, but it is not. So thanks so much. Ben was awesome to come on tonight. So much fun. And thanks, guys, for all you do to keep this channel going. Thanks for the super chats tonight. Thank you, JB. Yeah, no, I agree. Thanks for being here so much. Thanks, Grumpy. I appreciate it, guys. There's going to be more giveaways, so hit the like button. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed, guys, consider doing so. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel. Thanks, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. It was so much fun, even though we went way over. All right. Talk to you later.